Hello everybody and welcome to Buffalo Bridal Association's Wedding Planning Weekly, brought to you by Columns Banquets and Key Video Productions. If you're getting married or you know someone who is, the next 30 minutes will be time well spent when it comes to planning your celebration.
On this evening's program, we'll be introducing you to members of the BBA, local businesses you can trust to create the wedding of your dreams. You'll see invitation designs, DJ services, florists, local banquet facilities, and men, Tuxedo Junction is even going to help you pick out formal wear for your upcoming wedding.
In our BBA Q&A segment, we'll find out what role experience plays when making the choice to hire your wedding photographer. And we'll explore the art of photographing same-sex weddings. But first, if you're looking to make your reception an unforgettable event, look no further than the Columns Banquets.
There is a place unlike any other in Western New York where your guests will feel worlds away, and yet, because of its convenient location on Transit Road in Alma, is only minutes away.
There's not too many facilities in Buffalo where you can have your ceremony and reception all in one place. That's what makes the Columns Banquets an ideal location.
The first response we usually get when people walk in is wow. They look at the high ceilings, they look at the grand chandelier, they take a walk out onto the patio, they see a waterfall and this beautiful landscapes. You know, there's really nothing like it in the area. The beauty from inside and outside of the facility that makes people really want to have their weddings here.
Always at your service and ready to assist to ensure every detail is covered, the Columns professional and caring staff is there every step of the way.
Attention to detail is very important when you're planning a wedding reception. It's very important for me to be able to unveil the needs and the desires of the bride and groom so I can fulfill them the day of the reception.
The Columns features 2 beautifully appointed banquet rooms. Our smaller room is designed for parties up to 150, and our grand ballroom can comfortably accommodate parties of up to 450 guests.
We have these beautiful windows in our grand ballroom that look out onto the outdoor patio and waterfall. So from within your party, you can look out and just see these beautiful landscapes, and it really makes for a special event.
And then there's the food. From our over-the-top hors d'oeuvre stations to our entrees like our almond chicken Dijon, our salmon provençal, or our garlic rubbed filet mignon. And hopefully you save room for dessert to try one of the many stations we offer here at the Columns. Bottom line, nobody leaves the Columns Banquets hungry.
Let the staff at the Columns help you plan your wedding, shower, rehearsal party, or any event. Come see for yourself why the Columns would be the perfect setting for your friends and family to celebrate together. You can start the process today by visiting our website at thecolumnsbanquets.com or by calling us at 674-3241 for a personal tour.
Our family's here every day on site at the Columns Banquets, dedicated to one mission alone, and that is to make sure that your wedding is the event of a lifetime.
What a beautiful venue.
The Coots and Dreas family has spared no expense with this facility, and they want to welcome all of our viewers to tour their newly expanded, and I have to tell you about one of the most breathtaking venues I've been in, and I've been in quite a few.
And the Columns Banquets will also be one of our exhibitors at the Expo at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino in just 3 short weeks.
I don't know about you, Beth, but every day that goes by, I get more and more excited about the Expo. And wedding professionals, if you haven't reserved your spot yet, it's not too late, so why not give us a call?
The best way for you to meet face-to-face with BBA member businesses is at Buffalo Bridal Expo on Sunday, January 25th. So get your free tickets today. Coming up a little later in the program, we'll hear from another BBA member, Liz Ferrari. Liz is Vice President of Zolad Limousine and a charter member of the BBA. She'll be here to tell us about her plans for the upcoming Expo.
But first, whether you're looking for a fun party or an elegant evening, Toy Bros has the solution.
Want to take your event to the next level? You come to the right place. Custom designer prints, props, social media integration, green screen technology. All you need to do is call. Weddings, corporate events, school events, retirement parties, birthdays, holiday parties, bar and bat mitzvahs, graduations. Reserve your photo booth today.
Closed captioning provided by Elio DePaulo's, a Western New York tradition since 1965.
Elio DePaulo's Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Elio DePaulo's, we cater to your dreams.
If you only make it to one bridal show before your wedding, this is the show of shows and you won't want to miss it. It's Buffalo Bridal Expo, featuring fashion shows throughout the day and thousands of dollars in discounts and prizes. Come to the expo, the Buffalo Bridal Expo, Sunday, January 25th at Seneca Niagara Casino, and plan your whole wedding in one great day. Tickets are free, but they're going fast. Register today at buffalobridalexpo.com or call 566-1116. That's 566-1116. You know, every experienced wedding vendor can add a new facet to wedding planning, so it's important to visit with as many professionals as you can.
That's so true, Ben. And your wedding will be everything you had hoped it would be, if you put the time and effort into the planning stage. The average couple will be engaged about 18 to 24 months, so it's a great opportunity to meet with as many professionals as possible. And there is no better place to meet those pros than at the Buffalo Bridal Expo.
This year is going to be great because we're pulling out all the stops to make this the best show in our history, and you won't want to miss it. Right now, Annette is with Jared Hardy from Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, the site of Bridal Expo 2015.
Jared, this facility offers so much to wedding couples, not just for the reception, which of course would be over the top, but there's the bachelorette parties and the rehearsal dinners and the engagement parties and the bridal showers. Even the ceremony can be held here. Could you give us an overview of the whole property?
Absolutely, Annette. No matter what the event, certainly people here have the opportunity to come out and experience truly a world-class facility. One of the best ways I like to characterize our facility is highlighting the fact that we're a AAA rated 4-diamond hotel of distinction. And of course, what that means, AAA says, is that it provides a high level of attention to detail, really world-class facilities, and also outstanding, impeccable service. And really, our property here delivers on all three. We have a wonderful staff that delivers wonderful service. We have a distinctively appointed property with 604 hotel rooms, wonderful gaming property, and including 7 exciting dining options. So as you mentioned, whether somebody wants to have a bachelorette party, a wedding reception, or maybe the ceremony itself, certainly we have something for everyone.
Well, let's talk about one of those rooms, or some of those rooms. Each one of the 604 offers great amenities, correct?
Absolutely, and as mentioned, as a 4-diamond hotel of distinction, all of our rooms are wonderfully appointed. Whether it's a standard room that comes with a 32-inch flat-screen TV, luxurious linens, or maybe you want to step up into one of our corner suites or our center suites. Each of those rooms are going to be wonderfully done and really going to provide you a level of comfort and hospitality that really you can't experience anywhere else here in Western New York.
And the dining experience, you mentioned 7 different restaurants.
We have 7 exciting dining options. Everything, again, from fine dining all the way down to comfort food. And we really like to tell everybody about our Western Door, which we consider one of the finest steakhouses here in Western New York. But we also have options. You can certainly go to Koi, which is Pan-Asian, La Cascata, which is Italian, or maybe you just want to take the wedding party out for a good old-fashioned crab dinner here at our buffet. Again, we have something for everybody, something that each person can come out and enjoy.
Fantastic. Well, it's absolutely no surprise to me that love is in the air here at Seneca Niagara Casino and Hotel. Jared, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Annette.
At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, Have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go. With the newest styles and the latest trends, we carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Don't forget those 2 words, men, Tuxedo Junction, a Western New York staple and charter member of the Buffalo Bridal Association. Coming up in a few minutes, I'm going to show you some beautiful bridesmaid dresses in our fashion preview segment.
But first, no wedding is complete without gorgeous flowers. And few do it better than Teresa Maroney, owner of Floral Accents.
When choosing a florist for your wedding, it's all about quality, style, and service. Teresa Maroney from Floral Accents is the expert, and she's ready to guide you every step of the way.
We're here at the Bridal Chateau today to take a look at bridesmaid dresses. Now there are so many options available to you that we're just going to show you a little bit of everything that they have to offer. This first gown is a beautiful chiffon. Now you've probably been noticing in magazines or looking online that chiffon is in for bridesmaids right now. It's lightweight, there's a lot of very forgiving styles, it's great for all different sizes, and it looks great in all different lengths. Now this dress we have in long, but it is available in short. Actually, all the dresses we have to show you today are available in both long and short. So it really opens up your options. If you weren't sure what length you wanted the girls in, you don't have to decide that until you pick out the dress because everything's available. And the great thing about this collection is that it's available in 24 different types of dresses in the same color chart. And that's another thing that the girls are really looking for right now, especially if you either have a lot of bridesmaids or just a lot of very different shaped girls. You know, you want everyone to be comfortable, everyone to be happy with the dress. That's why we are showing you all these options. Here's another collection, and this is our Dupioni. So it's actually really great because again, it's a very lightweight fabric. It's kind of like a faux silk, so it's got all those wonderful little flubs. So even though it's plain, it still has a great texture to it. Again, comes in a variety of colors, and this collection comes in about 20 different necklines. So again, you know, you can have someone with a one shoulder, a tank, there's strapless, there's halter, there's peplum dresses. Everything's available, and again, they're available in short or long. And even if you do buy it in long, it's kind of nice to see what it's going to look like in short if you want to cut it down after the wedding. And the last collection we're going to show you is how you can easily mix and match different shades of colors. And that's a really big thing right now too. I like having the maid of honor in a different color, and then the other girls can kind of go back and forth. So whether you just have 2 tones, 3 tones, or as many as the bridesmaids you have. And the key is really to make sure that you're looking at the same undertone. So if it's warm or cool, red or blue undertone, you want to keep it same throughout. And Bridal Chateau's consultants can absolutely help you pick out all the colors, put it together so you can envision what your wedding is going to look like. For more mix and match samples, go online to bridalchateauinc.com. You'll also find links to our Facebook page so you get updates on all the newest trends and dresses that you can mix and match for your bridesmaids.
Bridal Chateau offers one of the widest selections of designs in Western New York, including gowns for all types of weddings and special occasions. We carry designers that are highly advertised, as well as exclusive designs that you won't find in every shop, allowing us to offer you unique gowns. Our bridesmaid and social occasion collections are offered in up to 80 different colors. Stop on in to Bridal Chateau, located in Williamsville, and see all the options they have available for you.
So you've taken months to plan your wedding. Everything and everyone is in place because you're the kind of person who leaves nothing to chance. After all, at the end of the day, all you want is for you and your guests to have a wonderful experience and then remember it for years to come. And that's why choosing the individual to photograph your wedding day is by far one of the most important decisions you'll make as a couple. But before signing on that dotted line, Heather Bellini from Heather Bellini Photography has some tips for us. Heather, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get into it. Our newly engaged couple has narrowed their choice to a short list of 3 of the area's best photographers. Each one does impeccable work. How do you take that list of 3 down to 1?
The first thing you're going to want to do is evaluate each photographer's artistic criteria. Then you're going to want to make sure that you have chemistry with that photographer because you will be with them all day.
And a day can be up to 12 hours long in Buffalo weddings, isn't it?
Absolutely. And if you feel comfortable with the photographer, that will make for more emotional and playful photos.
And that's why it's crucial to meet with the actual photographer, isn't it, Heather, who's actually going to be showing up at your doorstep on the day of your wedding?
Yes, you definitely want to make sure that you're meeting with the photographer that will be there on your wedding day. The reason for this is because sometimes you can sign a contract and a studio can send any photographer, but don't sign unless you agree with this policy.
And then make sure the photographer you choose has the right credentials and is properly insured, especially when it comes to liability insurance. Heather, what's another tip?
A great tip that I can give you is that you don't want to let price be the only factor when choosing a photographer. For example, you're going to want to find out whether or not the photographer is going to be a single shooter or if they're going to come along with an assistant. You're also going to want to know whether or not there is going to be retouching offered and whether they edit every image or whether they shoot the photos and burn them directly to disk without editing.
Those are important considerations, aren't they?
Definitely, and you'll also want to make sure who owns the rights to the images after your wedding day.
And you want to make sure all of that's in writing, don't you?
Yes.
And ensuring the company has backup equipment along with making sure they have a built-in emergency plan in place should another photographer need to step in is also important. Heather, before we go, describe your personal style of photography.
Our style is that we are modern and current. We like to focus on real-life moments. We also edit every photo that you will receive, and you also receive the print rights to the images.
And you also, I know, specialize in working with same-sex couples.
Yes. We take the extra step to anticipate the moments between gay and lesbian couples, and we are educated and skilled in the aspects of artful posing and composition.
Thanks for your insight and for the great work you and your staff do at Heather Bellini Photography.
Thank you for having me.
If newly engaged couples want to get a hold of you, what do they need to do?
They can make an appointment to visit me at my studio in the Elmwood Village by calling me at 716-909-5541 or emailing me at info@heatherbelliniphotography.com.
Thanks so much for joining us today, Heather.
Thank you.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Buffalo's Best Videos, Premier Wedding Storytelling, and by K-Lou's Salon and Spa. Be good to yourself.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured.
The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.
Tuxedo Junction. Stop in or go online to order your free swatches today.
Of all the parties you'll ever give, your wedding is the most important. The Columns Banquets would be honored to showcase your day in our time-honored tradition of style and elegance. The patio with its lush gardens and enchanting waterfall makes the perfect backdrop to gather for cocktails, capture photos, or even say, I do. We'll coordinate all the details and help you plan the perfect menu. To schedule a tour, call us at 674-3241. The Columns Banquets.
We're back. You know, there's so much to think about when you're planning your wedding. There's choosing the ceremony and reception site,
Your photographer,
your limousine service,
the cake,
your gown,
the tuxedo,
the flowers,
your honeymoon.
and the list goes on and on. It can almost be exhausting.
But as you go through the process, you know you're never alone if you choose experienced Buffalo Bridal Association members to help you.
Members like Buffalo's Best Videos, Western New York's premier wedding storytelling video company.
I, Michael, take you, Amanda, to be my wife from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, till we are parted by death. This is my solemn vow.
Michael, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow, and with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Michael Mills.
Buffalo's Best Videos, premier wedding storytelling.
There are so many things that you have to plan for prior to your big day. And one of those decisions involves transporting that precious cargo that you call the bridal party.
Earlier this week, I had a chance to sit down with BBA member Liz Ferrari from Zolad's Limousine and ask her what newly engaged couples should consider when deciding on luxury transportation for their wedding day. Liz, you're the vice president of Zolad's Limousine.
Yes.
Now, Donnie Zolads founded the company back in 1987, and over the past, 30 years, has branded Zolads as one of Western New York's most prestigious limo companies. Now, I would assume that not all limo companies are created equal, what makes Zolad's Limousine stand out?
Ben, what sets us apart from everybody else, we are a 24-hour, 7 days a week business. We have a full-time mechanic on staff. We have full-time cleaners, which is just another plus for Zolad's Limousine.
Zolad's Limousine is a well-oiled machine.
Yes.
Now let's talk about size, because when choosing a limousine that fits your needs and your bridal party, does the size of the limo actually matter?
To a certain point, it does matter. We always accommodate our bride and our grooms. So we kind of leave it based on their wedding party size, what their preferences are. We have 20, 30, 40 passenger vehicles. They're all equipped with restrooms, iPod accessible, big screen TVs. We just want to make the bride and the groom happy.
Now it sounds like it's a party on 4 wheels.
Yeah, sometimes it is.
Now, cost is always a factor. What can you tell me about what couples can expect to pay?
We know it's very competitive out there. So we try to keep up with everybody, but we also tend to come down a little bit because we know how expensive things do get for couples.
Now, who couldn't use a little help with their wedding budget? Liz, I know that Zolad's Limousine participates in a number of bridal shows throughout the year. As a wedding professional, what do you like best about bridal shows, and what's so special about Buffalo Bridal Expo?
Ben, we love participating in all the bridal shows that do come up, but Buffalo Expo, I'll tell you, it rocks it out every year. Our drivers get to meet their brides, their grooms, one-on-one.
See, that's a good point you brought up with your drivers actually talking to the brides. They have an opportunity to build rapport with the brides and grooms. Not so much salespeople, but almost like they're setting the stage for taking care of the bride and groom on their big day.
Exactly. When you do meet your driver or you talk to one of us, that is what you will get for the day. They are honest and caring. They will go above and beyond for every need that you have.
The red carpet is rolled out. Buffalo Bridal Expo is only 3 short weeks away. So if you haven't already registered, go online today for your free tickets. There'll be great discounts, opportunities to meet with the vendors, such as Liz and Zolad's Limousine, sit in the limos, taste the food, taste the cakes. We're even giving away thousands of dollars in prizes. Don't miss the show of shows. Any specials that you'll be running at the expo at Seneca Niagara Casino?
Yes, we do have some in mind, but you're going to have to wait. Come visit us at our booth, and we'll let you guys know.
Oh, the tease.
Yep.
There you have it. One more reason why you should attend. For Beth Clark, I'm Ben Fantaschi. Thanks for joining us today on Wedding Planning Weekly, brought to you by Key Video Productions. We'll see you next Sunday, everybody.
Your family makes your wedding day special. Our family makes it memorable. Tom and Lisa Payne invite you to celebrate your special day at the Grapevine Banquets. With special touches like our gorgeous table settings, signature blackberry champagne, and generous servings of food, our professional wedding planners will work with you to ensure every detail is done so you can have fun. With more than 30 years of experience, a beautifully renovated space for up to 800 guests, and delicious food to suit any budget, the Payne family will work with you to personally ensure that you, your friends, and your family have a perfect day. To bring your wedding vision to life, call 391-1895 to schedule your personal tour of the Grapevine Banquets.